Okay. I'll go ahead and go live. I gotta get to my. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. We are up to episode 275. And so, yes.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, yes. And my purple shirt was dirty, so I was wearing the old red one today. So, yeah. Hey, it still works. I mean, in the end, it's kind of one of those things where, and of course, my OBS is back working, which is a good thing. So you'll see me kind of go through a couple different layouts tonight. Obviously, I might as well, to start off the thing, I'm going to wish my nephew, Hudson, and the North Dakota Little League team good luck as they head out to Pennsylvania this next week for the Little League World Series. They advanced today by beating South Dakota, who they had lost to earlier in the week. But yes, my nephew Hudson, my brother's third oldest, or third youngest, whatever. So so that's kind of cool. So so that was I kind of watched that today. That was kind of cool. But so that's kind of cool. Kind of watched that. I watched it in one of the bars. It was kind of cool. So that was kind of neat. So then I'll be building sets tonight. Jesse.
Right now I'm working on photoshopping our D&D characters in Lego form into a little thumbnails, like a little, has our character and then has our name below it, right? So almost like a magic card or whatever. Yeah, like in the background there. Yep. I guess I didn't do that individually. I did that on one big board, so I'll make it a little different this time.
Too, and if you do individual ones too, I can always throw those like individual ones. If you send me those, I can actually throw those into the into that transition video, so I can kind of as we focus on people, so that we can kind of and maybe have like as your DM, we can go Jesse shifting to from DM to player. But I mean, in the end, I don't mind working on the videos. I use the Sony Studio. Yeah, cool. I've got, as people can see, I've got lots of videos.
I don't mind working on thumbnails. I don't really like doing videos too much, but I don't mind working on thumbnails.
That's fine. If you work the thumbnails, I can work them into the video because I add them as images and then I can pick how long they have for duration. Welcome, Ralph. How's it going?
Hello, Reed. Hello, Jesse.
Hey, Ralph.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got another Coloradan. Dave is here. Dave is in his new house. He messaged me earlier today saying he's got a new Lego room he wanted to show off. So
I do. What's happening, Reed? It's been a while.
it has been a while.
Let's see. I got to figure out how to take off my.
Yeah. Well, Ralph, how's Ralph tonight?
Ralph is tired. It has been a long week of getting ready for kids at school.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I can assure you, I am not ready. Just like probably every other teacher out there in Colorado right now.
Well, that's right. That does happen here soon. That's right. So as we all say, Dave is here, and Dave will probably show off stuff. But you know what? Before he even shows that off, let me present something, because he posted something to the internet, and and I saw the picture. And I was like, oh, so you're gonna abandon the moon base and come back to Castle. I like it. And this.
Not yet, but sure. I have a whole castle planned that I'll be doing in about a year.
Yep, this is the castle I saw at one of the shows we did at Colorado Mills Mall. This was his huge castle. I mean, this was pretty awesome. I mean, definitely inspiration for Castle.
Nice.
So,
I think I'm on the back camera. Do you want to see the loot then, Reed?
Oh my gosh, look at that! Look at all those plastic bins.
Oh, that's nothing. That's just all Star Wars figs.
Oh, Star Wars figs.
Yeah, I know.
I did place the order.
There's heads.
Yep.
Okay. These are all just regular minifigs.
Oh, lovely.
Let's see. Unsorted, of course.
Oh, there's the moon base. You got room for the whole moon base. Wow.
I do. I'll go around the other side. Flowers.
Dang.
Other colors. More unsorted. My life is sorting. That's all I do, which is terrible. Translucent.
Ooh, that's my shelf.
Oh yeah.
Put Reed's favorite shelf on there, somewhere.
All trans, all full of, you name it. One sec.
I know who I'm going to for loans of translucent right there.
Specialty parts, you name it. So, and then all technique fits. Here's the moon base, still a work in progress. We haven't made much progress because we moved and so forth. So, probably most of you have seen it before, but it's 80 inches by 80 inches, so it goes on forever.
Yep, I got some air tanks from Bonahum for the ice bears, so that they'll be ready to go into space at some point.
Oh, I see. Let's see.
My
Here's
Lord.
yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I need to win the lottery so I can have a house just to put all my crap.
Oh man, my Lego takes over my house, but it's
shared. This is kind of the whole house. So, well,
is that in the basement?
It is in the basement.
Yeah, that's the coolest place generally.
Yeah,
in most areas. So nice.
I'd show you the room full of sets, but that's just ridiculous. So,
hey, that would look like my storage, is what it would look like, because my parts aren't that organized yet.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Cheese on top. That's a Lego dungeon. You're right. Yep. He's just missing you just need the bars on the doors down into the basement. People be like, what? Why is there bars on it? It's just because it's a Lego dungeon.
It is. Well, I'll take you upstairs anyway. I'll show you.
Oh, it's not even, those sets aren't even in the basement. Okay.
No, there's a whole room upstairs dedicated to nothing but sets. So, and then of course here you can see, sorting, forever sorting, never ends.
Yep, that was Kevin's show. He should be in here.
Yeah, and the cats supervise everything. All right, let me show you this first. It's been a while, so I'm going to drop by and horrify you. So out here, all of those are full of Lego.
Unsorted or sorted?
Unsorted. So as you can see,
Oh my God. Okay.
yeah, it's more unsorted.
Oh my Lord. Well, I know where I'm going for snow also.
It literally never ends. All right, you don't want to go out there, cat. Oh, the cat's in there. All right.
Cat's in the garage?
Yeah, it's really, they can go in there. It's just really hot and they can't get out.
Yeah, you'll be hearing it meow here shortly. Meow, meow. Get me out of here.
And then the last section.
Oh, wow.
Turn on a light.
Yes.
So I spent far too much on Trinity shelving for all of it. So
yeah, I've got the Intermetro stuff. Isn't that kind of like that? Probably like that.
yeah, I like the Trinity because it has wheels. And then, of course, a couple of Star Destroyers and Falcons and on and on. So a couple of ATs.
Hey, well, at least I know where to go for a Falcon if I, end up saving enough money. I'm like, yes.
I only have 2 of them.
It's okay.
All right.
I have instructions for the old one for the 75, courtesy of Hinkle. So I do have an old set of instructions. So
Very nice. Well, I will spare you all the loot showing then. So
that's fine. It was good. It's good. I mean, I think you have enough space, right, Ralph? If I think I should be saying this correctly, Dave has enough space to be working on space and castle at the same time, doesn't he? I think he should.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
If not, just win the lottery and expand the property. That's all.
No, I think he could do. I think he could do it both physically because remember the castle that we're working on is a collab, so he doesn't have to build as big as he did before because he doesn't have to be the center of attention. He just has to share the attention. So,
I can share. I can share.
Well, that works.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting away from the big castle thing. It's just too much setup time, and I like playing with Ralph and Buttchop and Jefferson and all those guys. The other Jesse, who hopefully will be coming back to Castle here shortly. So, hey, Zizu is here. TJ is here. Agents of Mock is here. Everybody's here. She's in top. So, yeah. So cool. Yeah. So, I mean, I think I've been working on building a lot of the creature stuff because the ice bears need stuff to ride, and so I picked up the Hunter Hound from Ninjago because I want to see how that's kind of built. Because last week I built the Chima Hound, one of the lions from Creator, the dragon from Creator, and then the kitty from Lego Movie 2 a couple weeks ago. So, but
very nice.
Cool, Dave. That's cool. It's good. It's good. Well, Ralph and I look forward to when the moon base is done and you shift to Castle so you can join our collab. So we look forward. The Chima guys are going to need something to attack, and they're going to need something that's got a ferocious castle that I don't have to build. Because
lots of meat inside.
I'm not a big gray castle builder. My Pendragon Fortress wasn't bad, but if you had been building, it'd probably been a lot better. So yeah.
Well, the next castle, the layout is 12 by 12. It's actually 12 by 24 base plates, right? So yeah. So the center castle is going to be a floating castle. So basically on a pillar surrounded by an ocean, and then a circular town, medieval style town around it. And then that'll be a 12 by 12 layout. And then the next 12 by 12 that's abutting it will be all forested area. I was going to do a giant indoor scene, so I bought tons of AT-ATs and so forth. I have like 8 of them, but I'm going to push that out another 5 or 7 years. So,
well, as Ralph will show you with his Crocs, I mean, they steal a lot of the technology from the Star Wars universes anyway. So I mean, you could still build a nice army and just use those vehicles, and just because we have rainbow portals in a lot of our layouts, and those are portals. They're not. It's not a rainbow with a pot of gold. It's a portal, man. And
no. There's a pot of gold there. We just go through the portal and acquire it and bring it back.
I think that is perfectly acceptable, and I'm a willing participant in this invasion. So,
well, when you come back to Chicago, if you come with a moon base, there will be a portal, rainbow portal over there, hopefully, with space creatures. You know, you got your spacemen coming over to the castle stuff. We'll be ready. We did this last year. We did it at Chicago this last year. So we did have a it's going to be hard to see here, but we had a portal back in here on my layout. Up in the castle, we had a small portal that went to a layout across behind us, and when we opened it to go over there, he brought stuff over to us too. So it was kind of it was a two-way portal.
So our hope is next year for Brick World again, but it cost me about $10,000 to do that show, right? Maybe 15,000 really. So it's a big commitment for me. And so we'll see. The hope is
because you have to rent something to transport the base and all that.
Yeah, I got it. Well, so next year I'm planning on putting a hitch under my vehicle and just renting a giant trailer rather than the big RV, which will reduce costs. So maybe 10,000, but it's still a huge commitment because the moon base weighs right now 1,000 pounds, and it should be around 1,500, 2,000 pounds by the time it's done. It's ridiculous. It's just stupid. So.
I'm just kind of curious. I wonder if TJ already built this set. I was kind of curious. I mean, it tells me to build the blue Ninja first, but I don't have any blue Ninja parts in bag one. Bag one actually has green Ninja parts.
Is that the new pick-a-brick?
And the instructions say build a blue Ninja. So I'm spitballing here, but somebody didn't proofread those instructions very well, but that's okay.
I'm not.
What?
Did you grab the ninjas off of the BAM? There's a bunch of gray ones right now.
Of what?
Off the build a minifig at the Lego store.
No, I'm not really a big ninja fan. I mean, obviously, TJ will enjoy this. I did go dig into my storage, and I did find one of those cubes, of which Chop was trying to sell his Superboy in it last week at the auction. But I do have one of these sealed of the ones with the nice special Lloyd that's only in this cube, which is
that is a cool cube. That is super cool.
Well, these are kind of cool. They're old. I mean, I actually have a couple other ones, different ones. This one's got like it's got Lightning Lad. This is, I think, I can't think of the names. I thought of it earlier. Then a scuba guy, and then like just a red ninja guy or whatever. So they're old. They're from 2015. I mean, so I probably got them at Target on one of my trips to Chicago. Probably saw it. Mistaken instructions, and yes, the Lloyd fig is super expensive now, so which is kind of cool. I mean, it's nice to have a few figs in there that are worth kind of a nice amount of money in a nice enclosed space. But,
very nice. What does that Lloyd look like? Which one is he? Titanium Lloyd, you say?
That's a special one. He's got a dragon. Actually, TJ would probably know exactly what fig it is. Actually, let me make myself big screen. I keep forgetting to do that, but. So it's actually
green with a ninja. And he's a Lloyd, you say?
It's got a dragon on there. Yeah, it's a Lloyd. Yeah. So I mean, TJ probably knows which one it is, just from his knowledge of all that stuff. I might as well show this again while I've got it on the big screen. I mean, for anybody who wasn't listening,
expensive now. He says, "Oh wow."
North Dakota.
Mine's probably just sitting in the bag.
Advanced to the Little League World Series in Pennsylvania. Lloyd DX, model after the DX suits from 2011. Oh. Yep. Oh, I can take myself off the big screen. So, yeah. I mean, I actually, Dave, I picked up a big lot recently, a used lot from someone that had a bunch of Ninjago stuff in it. But I got it because of the Chima. It had lots of Chima in it. It had a hopefully a Krager command ship. It looks like it might have had an Eagle striker, Lion Temple, lots of figs, and that's kind of why I bought it for 150. It looks like it has a yellow Lego truck, the semi. So I'm hoping I can maybe sell a few things to kind of pay for that lot. Basically, is kind of the goal behind it, you know. But
Very
I
nice.
wanted the Chima figs, so because as Ralph and I will tell you, you never have enough Chima. And after seeing your minifig collection, our army will never be big enough to really kind of have to go after you. So I mean, you know, we're going to have to be ultra prepared for anything you decide to unleash at us. So.
Well, I'm sitting right at about 15,000 total figs right now. So
That's a few.
Okay, what's the castle fig number? You know, I only count the ones I'm using. I probably have I have a lot of figs too, but most of mine are figs.
I have not. So I shouldn't say most. Roughly a third of the figs are in base brick or brick base brick, whatever it is. So far, I haven't inventoried the castle stack yet, but the castle stack's right. This is all castle. I didn't reverse it again. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's all. They're all full.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I need to probably go back to something like that for my figs rather than the bags. But after forgetting them for the Chicago Brick World 2018, or not Chicago 18, but Milwaukee 18, I kind of wanted to make sure. Victor Zizou said he might have another Hurricane Heist for Chima without the figs if you need more of that.
Yes, I do want another one of those. And I don't care for the fake, so we should talk, Season.
And I think I got two also. I got two somewhere. I keep stumbling across them here and there.
I actually have the figs for the last one I built still sitting on my table.
Oh, the last Hurricane Heist? So.
Yeah.
Jesse, you building anything tonight, or you just kind of
graphically working on the thumbnail here, and don't really have a set to build. I pulled those dreams sets together last week. I might build a little vignette for them because I like just doing little vignettes of the cool minifigs.
How are those dream sets, Jesse?
Episodes early, just before watching the show here.
How are those dream sets? They look super, super cool. I haven't bought any, but they look really neat.
Yeah, they're awesome. Good parts, good characters. Like, here's the car I built last time. It's kind of a cool, like, monster truck looking thing. And it's pretty colorful, but you get like nightmarish little fangs and stuff everywhere. That's one of the good guys' cars. So that's that. And then the ship I built last week. It's just, and I watched the episode just now. It's like this shark pirate ship with these dragon wings. So I just want to take these out and just be like, build a dragon with these wings.
Yeah, that shark ship was the most attractive to me, aside from the figs, right? But it looked like just a really cool one. So I'm gonna have to budget for a couple of those.
Yeah, there's so many cool like printed eyeball pieces too that you could just get a really crazy looking creature either with that one or inside these engines. I'm just going to start taking this thing apart because I built it last week. Let's see if I can get these. Show the eyeballs in there. So you got that size, and you have the other size. Cool stuff.
That's going to be. I foresee that in a cave somewhere, just looking out, lurking at somebody or something.
That's that trans like opalescent purple, half cylinder. Really cool piece.
I see that as a warp core, perhaps, for a Star Trek inspired build.
Right.
Something nice and shiny.
Those are cool pieces. I think these have been in gray before, but you get these like fence pieces in gray. Yeah, it's a good set. I built it. It's cool. I'm inspired to just like build boat. It's like take the dragon parts off and maybe just make it more of an evil pirate ship with parts. Take the shark off. It's kind of weird, but like look at that without the shark. It's kind of a cool boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still looks like a good ship. Yeah. Yeah.
Take all this weird evil stuff off. So
good ship lollipop maybe.
those are the 2 sets I have right now, and it's pretty good.
I was gonna say, I mean, it does, you know, there's definitely some really good parts in there that definitely, I actually, in some of the dream sets that I've looked at, I haven't purchased yet, actually had some trans purple stuff, and I'm like, ooh. Plus I got a purple bow. I think one of those sets had a person with like a purple bow. I'm like, so, but yeah, there's some good stuff coming out. Actually, I thought it was the dreams that had the trans purple, like a trans purple rock, like a 1x6x5, but it looks like it attaches from the top. You know, when I was looking at the box of that, the ships actually look pretty cool too. Actually, no, it wasn't in that. It was in the Disney stuff. The Disney Enchanted Treehouse has also that rock piece, the kind of the one that's like looks like it's like a sloped rock. That one actually in a purple, and I can't tell if it's a trans purple or a purple. Because of course they're not on Bricks and Pieces, so I'm gonna have to wait and see if they end up showing on Log Bulk, which we are actually finally sorting tomorrow for WISLUG, because it came during Chicago, and our ambassador was on vacation right afterwards, and so we're gonna sort that tomorrow. So that should be fun.
Nice. Well, I gotta run, Reed. I promised Jen we'd go to dinner, but I wanted to drop in and say hi. So
sounds good.
In 10 days, on the 19th, is my 20th year anniversary of being on Bricklink. Is that crazy? August 19th, 2003 is when I joined.
You know where I'll be? I'll actually be something Bricklink related, kind of. I'll be up actually at a buy-sell trade event up in Green Bay. So
very nice. Yeah, I'll post a little thing when you click my account if you joined, and I think it's just ridiculous. I joined 20 years ago. It's like, oh, good Lord. So
mine wouldn't have been that far. Mine, I think, probably 2006 or 7. So I'm coming up on that here soon. I mean, I think I joined somewhere once I found the Lego store. Then I found Bricklink.
Fair enough. So
well, have a good night. Have a good dinner, sir.
More often. So and I'll don't worry. Castle will be coming. Give me 2 or 3 years, and Castle it is.
Okay, yeah. Ralph. By then we're gonna have to just have it so worthy that he won't want to fight us at that point. You know, it'll be something where he'll just be like,
so
I respect your challenge.
I'm shocked here. I've actually been on Bricklink longer than both of you.
Nice. It's right there when you click my profile, and it says how long you've been there. Where is it at?
Well, if you go in the profile, it's underneath your avatar.
Yep.
And mine's at December 19th, 2000.
Nice.
I had to go look. I'm going, wait a minute. Mine, I can't be that far off from these two guys.
Yeah, and, it's a lot of years.
It's a lot of years.
Oh man! Alrighty, guys. Well, I will try to drop by next week. Week, Reed. Thank you for the invite, and you guys have a great night.
You'll keep getting them.
I get them every week. I'll see y'all.
Bye. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Oh wow, later than I thought. December of 2008. So, and of course, December of 2008, and my store was closed. September of 2009. When I had to go, when Kevin said, "Oh, well, your store's still open," I'm like, "That's the only reason you didn't hire me right away." Okay, I got a better hire date by doing that. Easier to remember. So, yeah. So that's cool. That's kind of I mean, in the end, it's so much more of a robust platform than it was many years ago. So in the end, it's kind of when my other friend John, when he used to be into Lego. And when he was talking about, when he bought all the sets and all that stuff, in the end, now I'd tell him, hey, you don't have to worry about, trying to buy sets now. It's just a matter of using Bricklink these days. So,
yeah.
For anybody out there watching, I'm not sure if Haley or Polybag Mike is watching yet. They are the only two that still owe me money from the auction. And the way I sometimes do it, which is kind of crazy, is actually when I go to actually set up the payment or to figure out how much it's going to cost, I actually sometimes mail it. And so most of those guys, because I've already told them before, have already had their packages mailed to them. So they will probably get their packages before they actually pay me, which would be quite nice. But
Well, I paid Jen for the gingerbread house.
okay, yep. And she just went on her trip. So hopefully she's mailed it. If she hasn't, she'll be mailing it around the 22nd, I believe.
I'm not worried either way. I suspect she has already mailed it because she gave me the postage amount and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, but I went to my post office today and they were inexplicably closed and nobody knows why.
I actually didn't mail hers yet because I didn't want to mail it once she wasn't going to be there or whatever. And so plus I'm kind of mailing some stuff for that lug down there, some old door prizes I had sitting around here that for those people. So I did kind of.
According to Iceberg, we should all be taking a break right now and do some drinking. Is it hydrate time or is it adult beverage time?
I'm drinking. I'm just not drinking an adult beverage. I'm drinking my Kickstart so I can kind of keep going all night. I did have a beer earlier today, though, after I was done with my shift. While I was watching the Little League Midwest Regional, I did have a beer, and then I had a couple of root beers. So, but I did have a beer, contrary to people's belief that I don't drink. I do drink occasionally.
I have never seen you drink, actually.
Actually, well, you haven't been to Chicago yet. Chicago, you drink. I mean, I don't drink a lot there, but I usually bring beer. I mean, I think that might be the way I kind of get to maybe hang out with Bonahum in Indiana one of these years. I'm going to have to probably try and bring some beer the weekend of Gen Con or something. See if he'll let me pitch a tent in his backyard or something, for that. So, because that was just a week ago, and so that was kind of cool. Purple Gatorade for cheese on top. Iceberg, you're mentioning drinking. What are you drinking, Iceberg? You got to tell us. I'm guessing Jesse's probably got something already that he's probably already drinking. Maybe, perhaps.
I drink at certain times.
Oh, okay. So he'll be saving his alcoholic intake for when we start doing some D&D, when we need the alcohol intake for all our voice changing. It's very intense on the vocal cords, and you need to have lots and lots.
That starts to
drink
make
for
me
that.
want to drink. Yeah.
Well, that is a good time to start drinking.
Yeah.
Or drinking, or people in the audience might be drinking to drown out that noise that I'll be making coming out of my mouth. But hey, that's part of the fun. So
I just turned down the speaker.
that works too. But yeah, so but other than that, yep. So yeah, so we started last week with a new Dungeon Master. Jesse has stepped down. He's got a new character. He's got a warlock, and Kevin is now our Dungeon Master for that. Same party. It was a small party last week. We'll see how big it is this week. We do have a possible 7 people, so we will see what happens. But for people, hey, come on down, watch that. That'll be immediately following this. Oh, do I do stickers? And I think I'll hold off for now. Looks like, thankfully, the eyes are printed, so that's good that they're now like printing eyes and stuff on like tiles. That always helps, So.
All right.
By the way, Victor, Ralph, what are you working on tonight? I forgot that.
Well, I think everybody here by now knows that I teach.
Oh, yes.
And my role has expanded a little bit. So let's see, what camera do I have up here? This one. Yeah.
Oh, you're working on the globe.
The globe. So yeah. The globe.
What's the price point on that one?
It was $229 at Barnes and Nobles plus tax, which I don't remember what that part was.
Yeah, I actually have a gift card and I have some rewards. I'm thinking about finally buying Elsa's Castle, the big one. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff coming out, but I still need to get, and I have that, or I just have to decide that she deserves the small ones. But it'd be nice to give her a nice big one up against what the Ice Bears have, just so she can feel like she's got a presence within the true ice realm that we have, you know, because she shows up. I mean, she might as well have a place to stay within our realm. So, you know.
Well, I am building this for a welcome back to school thing that we're doing, since our kiddos are coming back to school for the first time on Monday. So I'm actually taking a break from what I've been building, which is this Minecraft monstrosity, which you can't really see right now.
Oh, yeah. You showed that off a little bit.
So this is actually, I would call it a much needed break. I think my eyeballs have seen enough Minecraft right now. Because I also have to set up the server. My 5th grade tech kids work with Minecraft education, so I had to set all that up this week too. So plenty of Minecraft this week.
I was gonna say I haven't done much of it. I have a few sets of it. I play it. I've been playing it a lot lately because I haven't any current shows for the rest of the year will get whatever I've got built. Whether it be the disco. Actually, I think for the Geek Craft Expo next weekend, which is on the Sunday, I think I'm going to take my 1x2 creation, 1x2 plate creation, which is over at the Bricks and Minifig store, which is only 1x2 plates. Even the plate, which would be the size of a gray base plate, is built out of plates. I think it's 3 or 4 thick. So it's about 3,000 plates in itself, that. And so I might take that and then maybe the disco. But so in the end, I'm not really building. So I've got time to go sit out on Minecraft, which I have a realm and it's still open, getting paid for. I think Polybag Mike and myself are probably the only 2 currently on the realm these days. But it is active. I built another castle. Working on the Hope Castle, the glass Hope Castle, which will be all glass. It's hard to acquire that much sand and all that in Minecraft. Anybody who's played knows that it takes a lot of time to collect the sand and turn it into glass. So,
well, yeah, especially if you're in survival mode and you're not using creative.
Yes, survival mode all the way. And we actually currently are on peaceful because we do have a lot of creations that were left kind of unfinished, so we kind of been stuck on peaceful for a while. But so we're not gaining levels as fast as we probably used to, but it's still fun. I mean, I still have fun building. I mean, like people, anybody who plays on the realm knows. I mean, I got locations all over the place. I think I got 2 forts and probably 3 or 4 castles and a skyscraper, which went to the old ceiling of 256. And so, I mean, and that's in the town. We've got a town that we had set up, and everybody technically has a small house, 2-story, 3-story house that's in town. And so it's kind of cool. And that's what Haley and Hoosier and all those guys got me hooked on during the pandemic. So, but yes, so fun stuff. So I know a little bit about the Minecraft. Ooh, this is going to be.
Well, I learned last year using Minecraft education for the first time that despite how much you think you know, there is always some kid somewhere who knows more than you.
Oh yeah, they'll know more than I do for redstone and stuff like that. But because I haven't really done that too much. Put it this way, Polybag Mike has got a sheep farm in one of the floors of his building, and his chests are full of all that. All that wool. And I mean, I would love to have some of that wool because I am still farming all my sheep by hand, trying to carpet that castle, which for anybody, that Hope Castle that is built is stud for stud the size of the 2018 or 16, whatever, Hope Castle. So it's literally, whatever, like 80 or 90 blocks wide by 120, 140 blocks long. And it's to scale. So it's kind of wild, but it's fun. Other than that, yeah, just kind of, I'm going to build some of these things, try to build some, I need some, as Ralph will know, I need stuff for my, whoa, TJ, did you order the 5,000 baby Ninjago dragon yet? What the heck is that?
What that? Yeah, what is that, TJ?
What is that?
That's the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought they weren't doing one of those this year or something. Or did they do? Or,
They
you
did.
mean
They did some basic stuff. They had a printed minifig that said "Be Kind, Rewind" because their thing looked like a Blockbuster video.
Yeah, which was kind of
And
strange.
I think they could print those. You could print that on anything, so it's not super special. But they did a remold of. Let's see if I have the dragon that comes in the new Ninjago sets.
Oh, is it like a real small
The
type?
baby dragon.
Oh, okay.
I got it around here somewhere. Man, I gotta start putting my stuff away.
Nah.
Hey, you if you think yours is bad, you should see mine out in storage where I might. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, I go back. I was like I said, I was looking for the guy from the Marvel set from the Viking ship. What's his name? Looking for.
You should.
Looking for Korg, and I couldn't. I can't find what I did with that set because remember we did the versus build, and I still have it built somewhere with those characters, but it probably waited out to storage, and I still can't find it anywhere. So
all right, so
which Viking set is that? Is that the tan boat or is that the big boat?
The small one. Oh, that wow.
That's the baby dragon.
Yeah.
That looks like something from the show How to Tame Your Dragon or something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty tame right now. The San Diego Comic-Con one it's an electric, like lightning powered dragon. So when it juices up, its eyes glow and
Oh wow.
So it's basically the same mold, but unique printing, like powered up printing on the $5,000. That's what it's going for now because who knows how limited it is.
So what set was that in? Was that one of the Ninjago sets? That one there?
Yeah. So I got one not open right here. I've been waiting to put together. So I'll have two when I open this set, but it's in this one.
771792.
This mech. There you see it right there.
Oh yeah. I think that's one of the new ones, right?
This is the Dragon's Rising theme. Yeah, the newest theme. I got.
Well, it's a cute little dragon, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's cute.
That's great. That's great. That's perfect for D&D.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, new sand blue dragon. Let's see how much he goes for in Bricklink. Wow, there's only 22 in Bricklink. That is only that much over there. I wonder if it's actually real Lego. Damn, over in China. What's the shipping like from China?
They probably made it in China.
I was gonna say they probably did, but I mean, in the end, that's kind of. I mean, they're about $6-7. I mean, that's still not bad. I mean, at Lego.com, if you can get in bricks and pieces, it's still going to be probably $3 or $4 anyway. So,
Plus, yeah.
Plus
it'll have to come from Denmark, so it'll take forever.
What's up, Stud Sidious?
I can't figure out how much the New York City Yoda figs I have are worth.
I am kind of jonesing to buy one of Stud Sidious shirts.
How many do you have, Stud? How many of those do you have, Mr. Sidious? I mean, it depends on what people want to pay.
Yeah, the NYC Comic-Cons. Yeah, it's supply and demand right now, right? So there's a limited supply of these right now, and only a few people are even offering them online. So it's this huge bar. If you really want it right now, you got to have it.
You're gonna pay for it.
You're gonna pay. It'll go down to. I gotta imagine it'll go down to to $500 someday.
In the end, it's one of those things that reminds me of the Iron Man and what's that? No, I don't need anything. I'm drinking something.
These molded capes.
I had to empty all of it anyway, so I thought you'd like them.
I'm good right now. Thank you. In the end, I mean, yeah. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's one of the molded capes he's talking about.
And that one, like you said, looks like it's got a dragon there on that one side of the.
Yeah, that one looks really cool though.
Yeah, look at that dragon.
Cool. The other one's just as cool. It's got like a creepy hand scarf though. I haven't taken it off this character, but this guy's got a scarf, and it comes out with a ghost hand, or it's like just flapping in the wind, but it looks like a creepy hand.
Wow, that is pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Okay, let me take out the big screen. That's pretty.
Yeah.
In the end, it's kind of cool. So in the end, it's
these figs are cool. I am building a throne for these guys right now, so this is gonna be
okay. So they didn't come with a throne then, basically.
This is right off of that boat. I just took it right off the boat.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna take and make something custom
for now, anyway. Make a little scene, and then the back is like a skull.
Oh yeah, cool.
So it's a pretty cool little throne. So I just I'll part it out, see what this looks like. This is a little bigger now. It's put it a little high up, but that's actually pretty good. I don't know.
Hey Haley, how's it going? Just so you know, I did actually mail your package as I said how much shipping was, just so you're aware. Because I don't think you're going anywhere. So I figured I'd mail it. I mailed like 7 that day. I think you and Mike B are the only ones that still have to pay, but you guys have done it enough. I trust you. I mean, in the end, I have to figure out how to get Kings to him, Ollendorf to him. I got to figure out how to mail to the UK. Trying to figure that out. And then Jen's will go out probably early next week. It's got some extra door prize stuff for some of the people in the lug down there. So fun stuff. But Haley's, you're cool. In the end, molded capes are cool. I actually need to try and make those out of the cloth. Try and figure out, I might have to, if it's molded and it's kind of nice and hard. In the end, it's kind of one of those things where it'll be easy to trace too. Because then, I've always tried to trace the cloth capes. That's a molded one. It'd be easy to replicate just out of cloth too. So
could be,
which is kind of, then you can, then I can have multiple ones too, or reverse it. So, which I haven't done much of that in a while. I need to start working on more capes again. Oh, he's got a weird head. Ooh. Double eyes. Nice helmet though. Fun.
So how many shares do you have left this year, Reed, that you're planning on?
Do we lose Reed? Do you freeze up?
You go away?
You stopped talking, so I imagine that just means he glitched out.
How can I be missing that? Am I just blind? Maybe I'm blind.
Dang.
I hate when I can't find a part in a brand new set.
Put all the evil guys on there. Look at this now, Ralph. Oh, I got to put more eyeballs. I have more eyeballs.
Ooh, I love those dream sets.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy. I'm going to put a wall, I think, or something. So it has a background, and then I pull all the eyeballs off of there, all the printed eyes, and make some creepy little cave throne room thing. I've got these purple wings too, but that might be, I want to save that for a dragon. Well, I guess I got to keep us going here until I'm sure he'll be back any moment. Stud Sidious, I want to give him a shout out in the chat. He has a Etsy site right now, and I need to get on there and get some shirts because holy cow, let's do that right now, actually. Save what I'm doing.
I need to find a 1x2 part. So I'm going to mute you guys for a minute. I don't like make a bunch of noise here.
Something. I hope I saved that. Having trouble. I'm just going to close that then and open up a new screen. And let's try to search for his site. Don't go to Etsy too much. I think I have done one thing on there. Is it under Stud Sidious? Stud Sidious. No. What do we search for to find your t-shirts, Stud Sidious? I have the link in one of your Instagrams, but so it must be, how about, let's see, what did I see? AFOL t-shirt, AFOL t-shirt. Here we go. I think I found you. Apex T Designs. That's got to be him. All right, I'm going to do a share screen here. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Window. This dude right here.
Ooh, I like that.
He's got your classic
ACDC design.
Star Wars, space one, but it's like the Death Star's blowing up. Are we on the right site for you? Apex, that's got to be him. He's got the Feel My Polybags shirt. That's pretty funny. He's got the ACOB shirt on there. He's got the AFOL Iron Maiden shirt. If you guys are heavy metal, this is the site.
Well, that's cool.
How do I go back? Oh, it's opening other windows. Clever little computer. Okay, he's got your classic space one there. That's cool. Army Builder. What? There you go. You got to make one with Chima on it or something for these guys. That's pretty cool. That's hard to. Is this all? Is it going to ads? Ads. These are, so that's it, I think. More Apex. Full price Jones. Here's the Skeleton Army. That's pretty cool. Eddie. Studded Things. Is that the one you mean? I don't know the names of these. Brickhead. AFOL Andy. Good stuff. Stud Sidious. Let's see here. So if I were to pick out a shirt, I do kind of like the AFOL shirt. So that's pretty unique. There's another Army Builder. That's fun. Apex C's. Yeah, go to your site and then, but it goes straight to that shirt. Just trying to go to your, so this is your site, right?
I need an Army Builder shirt with a Chima character on it.
Yeah. Still out there, Stud Sidious? I hope so. We're like promoting and stuff. Well, I'll probably get one of these sooner than later. Not during the show here, but just really clever Three Moons version. That's kind of cool. He did the D&D logo for us too. That I've been using on the background of the screen here. So go check out Apex T Designs, or just put in AFOL T-shirt, and you'll get some cool stuff like this.
I like
This
that one.
might be the one. This might be the one I have to get right away. 'Cause that's just clever. And spooky, kind of D&D. It's not one of the clans. So make up your own little story about it. So what do you do here? You select a color. You got 3 colors. Sports gray, black. That's not showing the colors though. No, I think the black is the way to go on that. Wait, so that's
Yeah, that needs to be black.
that's
Gray
not
might
bad. That dark gray.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to say that matches a little better, maybe. I'll figure out a way to sign in when I'm not on the screen there. And
right. Bookmark it for later.
put my credit card info in there.
Well, my webcam died. So
He's back.
You won't see my face tonight. I've been back. I didn't want to. I think when I join, it messes up the configuration layout, so I didn't want to do that. So, yeah, my 1080p Logitech camera died somehow. I don't know how. I think that's the newer of the 2 cameras too. I thought the old one's living longer than the new one. That's kind of crazy. I don't know where the serial numbers are on these damn things. I don't know how to figure out if it's got a warranty on it. I don't know. Here, I thought it was my computer the last couple weeks. Maybe this camera got damaged somehow.
Well, you probably don't want one, but I've got a couple 720p Logitechs that are brand new. I can send you one.
I'll probably just I'll have to just hit Walmart or something, pick up another one. Let's pick up another camera. Well, I actually have a couple. I had one. I had an old 3000 Logitech that actually worked really awesome. I had my dad use it for a while, but I think my last time I hooked it up, it didn't work very well. But yeah, I don't know where that one went to. I had it, and then it might be in my travel bag, my traveling streaming bag, maybe perhaps.
Okay, this globe has a huge number of parts.
Don't know. No. Okay, just no face tonight. You don't get to see my face. Sorry, guys. Looks like I got bad USB ports or something too. Might be time to do.
Oh, there we go.
Say unplug it, let it sit for a minute, plug back in, see if it comes back on.
Might have to. I probably need a new computer at some point.
Well, if you would quit using Windows 98.
That machine I can't get to work either. That one actually would probably run better than these new ones, I'll tell you that. Those old CPUs ran forever.
Yeah, they did.
I
just got a laptop to fix from somebody, and the laptop's only about 9 months old. And the hardware will not detect any hard drive that's attached to it.
Yeah, well, yeah, my one computer out in storage has a blue screen of death, and that's kind of what I had here, but not as bad as that screen of death. So this one said something went wrong, and it had to restart. Thankfully, I've got solid state drives on this machine, so it actually reboots rather quickly. So it's not like I was gone real long. Other than the fact that I was long, but that was because I chose to be long.
Sure, you just don't want to talk to us, Stephanie.
No, I didn't want to interrupt his. I want to be a good co-host. I don't want to interrupt what he's doing and then have to go back to the big screen again.
Promoting somebody else's stuff.
Oh, you know, you never know. Maybe they'll draw a really cool shirt of us of some kind. You know.
Yeah, well, he did the drag. You know, the D&D logo right there. You can see it in the back of the screen on my character.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It has the Lego fire coming out of the dragon's mouth.
Mm.
So he modified the D&D Lego and kind of Lego-fied it, and it's kind of small on there, but that's from Stud Sidious also.
Cool. That didn't stay on there very long.
Well, I got bag number 1 done.
Oh, you know what? It does. If I turn it too far, it
I got
actually.
to find bag 2.
Fortunately, I don't think he's listening anymore.
I think he wandered off again.
Right. Some of those guys, I know I work in the background or I'm listening but not chatting. He usually chats. If he's there, he's chatting.
There's always a chance too. You know, we might have the
last thing I got on Etsy was a Kevin Hinkle something.
Yeah, he could be lurking somewhere too.
2020.
I told him he was always welcome to come in and draw if he wanted to show us some stuff.
Yeah. I think I bought a comic book cover. Okay. That's the last time I bought something on Etsy.
I'm trying to think. Well, yeah, and actually, probably right after that is probably about the time he actually shut down his store. I mean, it's 20. When did he shut that down?
I'm putting a couple of these shirts in my cart and proceeding to check out.
It's kind of a unique part. This part almost makes you want to just think that it's actually going to still hinge, but it doesn't. It just looks like it hinges. I want to see what this new Viking Village set looks like. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be pretty good. I mean, in the end, it's a theme that Lego hasn't done in a long time. So,
Time for another drink.
if you're going to do small entrances back to themes that actually had, 4 or 5 sets, I mean, you got to make sure if you're only bringing one out, you got to make sure it looks good. So, well, you got to make sure it looks good if you want it to sell. I mean, it doesn't have to look good, but might not sell as well if it doesn't look very good. So. That's the only kicker. 2x. So yes, you guys are forced to look at my D&D tower. 2x wasn't looking. Oh, it didn't do 2x. It just showed 2 of them. Oh, tricky. I heard rumors people were saying that it was actually as good as the submission, so we'll see. Maybe. I mean, let's just hope it's not too pricey.
Oh, he is there, Stud Sidious. Hey, I just ordered 2 shirts from your site.
Did you guys end up putting the link in the chat for that?
Well, let's see here.
You guys should be able to do that, both you and Ralph and all that. I mean, you guys all should have the mod acceptances now. I fixed that after that 1 week we had issues, so I went back in. Actually, I am actually logged in, I think, through the Friday Night Brick site right now. So
I haven't tried to put anything in there, but I do have the YouTube mod wrench icon. So
yeah, you should, and I think Jesse should too.
Let's see if I can do. There we go. I want to make sure it goes to the right site here. right. There is a listing for Etsy shop, Apex T Designs. That's Stud Sidious's brand. Looking at this thing again right here. And
Like the first one there with the ACDC type of logo.
yeah, I just got that one and the skeleton one.
I didn't catch what Zizu was saying, but he says, I'll just pull up an older live stream and watch that one on mute so that I can see your face while watching this one. Thanks, Zizu. Appreciate that.
Hey, he misses you, Reed. He wants to see his buddy.
Cool. Actually, I've always kind of been a little bit of a Yoda fan. Use the Force, my young Padawan. Don't know why, but yeah, actually, what's funny is I actually was selling a couple of my old Yoda starfighters, and then what do? They bring another one out. I'm like, well, hopefully the old one is better. I mean, it just seems like they've been going down that path lately. If it's an older set, it seems to be a little bit better than the new sets. So,
Well, all of the reviews I have looked at, those reviewers are saying the older one is better than the new one.
So
I don't think you can go wrong. And who knows? It might drive up the market so that the older ones sell for a bit more.
I think I still have one or two left. I actually sold one. And
Do you like that background? Yeah, I'm gonna put this thing. Better background, and so you gotta have it so the black characters stand out, right? So
let's see it again. Oh, it's got the nice trans pink in there too. Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like it.
Throne. Get all those evil guys on there, and then a bigger background with more eyeballs, just like you're staring into a nightmare.
I still want to know how Lego got in my head and figured out that those characters were something that they should, put out there for kids.
All right. I watched one of the newer episodes, and there's like a Sandman character, and this evil witch is looks like evil Scarlet Witch from Doctor Strange, and she had some evil mermaid sirens.
Cool.
I was like, oh, Lego, and they were in Lego mermaid form, but they were like evil mermaids. That was awesome. I should have took a screenshot. It was crazy.
I have not yet seen a single episode of that show yet.
Where are the episodes at these days?
You can watch it on Netflix.
Yep.
So I think you can watch it on YouTube. Somebody had some on, and I saw it there, and I was like, oh, I'll just go to Netflix and queue up wherever I left off. I think they dropped 10 episodes a month or two ago. And then just recently, they must have added 10 more episodes.
I'm going to take a look.
Which is kind of weird because they came out super quick.
Yeah, right. The show was out before the sets. Now the sets are out, and they added more shows. So I actually think they did that pretty well.
It's possible since sets are built years out that they've obviously had time to work on a lot of that stuff too. So that's probably always a good thing too. So
yeah, it's just an unusually fast turnaround to put shows out for anything.
But now is it just like an animation then, or?
Yeah, it's like Ninjago.
Okay.
They're Lego characters and Lego-fied things, but not everything is Lego-fied.
Okay.
It's not stop motion style. They bend their arms in weird ways and all that stuff, but it's not completely Lego-fied like the Lego movie.
Yeah.
Which was still a lot of rendering, but yeah, they cheat a little bit sometimes on scenery and stuff. But yeah, even that shark ship was in one of the episodes, and the shark looked more like a fleshed out shark instead of a Lego-fied shark. But, Viking Village. There's going to be a lot of Vikings coming up. Our lug is doing a Viking collab group. What do you call it? Project support. So I don't know when that's going to come out, but
I think we're going. We I don't know. We did Castle. We did Carnival. We did Space. I think we're doing. I think we're going another direction at some point. I don't know where we're going now.
My lug is still trying to put together a castle project. Not moving very fast.
Problem is that deadline comes up really, really, really fast. Oh, look at Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, Jesse. Wow.
Oh, aren't those pretty?
These are pretty.
no. So there's I can't.
Where's Reed's character? Oh, never mind. I found him.
I can't. It's like kind of frozen. I'm hoping I saved it. It's not letting me close the thing. It's like, do you want to save your work? Yeah, save it. And it'll like something went wrong. I'm like, oh no. So don't save it. There it goes. And it should be here though.
Hopefully, it'll still be there somewhere.
I saved it. Actually, it should be here. It should be this one. Here it is. Yeah.
We'll know if Jesse starts crying on stream. We'll know if it's saved or not.
Oh, when I changed things, it didn't do the window. I thought it was like, do it. I did. Sometimes you do the entire screen. No, it's not doing. I didn't put the logo in the corner of everybody's. What is it doing? There it is. But I put the big logo there in the corner. Big logo up here. I don't have Iceberg in here, so, but he's got to show up to play. He's been showing up pretty good though.
Well, he was in the chat earlier, so
yeah. So he might play. Larry said he can't be here for Friday Night Bricks, but he'll play.
Of course, he needs. I mean, we got a new dungeon master, so there's got to be some new toddlers to kill.
So I'll send you this. Well, if I post this in the Discord, is that cool, or do you want me to email it?
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I should still be able to save it from in there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just pull it off, and worst case, I do everything in Paint anyway, so I can probably cut them and throw them behind people's stuff. Because I'll probably make a video too.
Yeah, maybe another.
I'll change up the video. Obviously, I can't do it with my machine these days because this one isn't fast enough. I need a Ryzen 9 or something. Maybe I need to do maybe I'll have to do like a Kicks or a GoFundMe. Help the Friday Night Bricks host Reed. Get a new PC. I'll have him to sell all his Lego. Just kidding.
All right.
Yeah, this is okay. This hound is okay. I don't know if his legs are as posable as I would like. I mean, so it's camera spin, good camera, spin. There we go. He's coming right for you. He's gonna get you. Actually, maybe make that bigger since that's the only. Camera we got. So yeah. So there he is. Not bad. I mean, the one leg in the back doesn't pose as well. The feet pose, but it's just
What is that?
This is the hound. This is the. Which one is this? This is the
Drago?
Yep, the hunter hound. The Imperium Dragon hunter hound. It's not bad. These legs only have the hinge joint here, and then they've got the ball down here. Nice to have it. It would be nice to have but it looks like he's a starved hunter hound. I mean, he doesn't have much of hips back here, so in the end, I'll probably have to. If I use something like that, I have to tweak it out. But yeah, so the front's a little bit more posable. He's got ball joints up top and at the bottom, which is kind of definitely good for posing. So ball joint here and here, whereas this one just has it back here in the back leg and the locking hinge and the lock hinging. So, but the head's posable too. So it's cool. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to figure out what to do for ideas for something for the ice bears to ride, mounts. So Oh, he's gonna make
The ice dragon. Then you gotta get the ice dragon.
Hmm.
You gotta get the ice dragon.
Which one was the ice dragon?
Well, it's a bigger one, but there's an ice dragon in that elemental. Zane has the icy stuff. So.
Oh, yeah. I probably saw. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I have. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So he does. Stud says he's got Chima one coming. That's good. Well, you got you got 3 people will buy it for sure. You got Chop, myself, and Victor. Ralph, we'll all buy a Chima shirt for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Buy a couple probably. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a neat. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to figure out how to build something. I found a couple online of a couple cool, like polar bear type animals. So they're pretty cool. So, and of course, I have a mech out there I found from somebody, and he actually sent me instructions. And I was gonna maybe do it for Chicago this last year. I didn't do it, so it'll maybe make an appearance next year if when Ralph is there. So technology, our technology fiefs will go venturing together.
Absolutely.
So
shiny things. We must have shiny things.
I suppose, what do we got? We got 30 minutes. Might as well open up this. You might enjoy this one. I picked up the new Arctic set with the new seal, Ralph.
I haven't gotten that one yet. I haven't found it on the shelves here.
Well, I was telling Jesse like early pre-show that I actually hit a Walmart today that had the Iron Man Armory on clearance for $90. 5 cents more than what it actually was going for on the website, which I thought was quite humorous. Way to go, Walmart. Except, I mean, most Walmarts know how to do sales and clearance without doing it that way, which is kind of bad. So, but yeah. So, I mean, I bought it because of the seals, but there's the bigger set, which I think is like $75, but I think it's only got like 400 parts, and it's got a polar bear and two baby polar bears. So that was kind of cool.
Ralph, this was a half hour ago, but Zizu wanted the Agent Hurricane heist.
Yeah, he's going to look me up on Instagram.
He couldn't find you, but I put his email in the private chat.
Cool.
Or maybe you can find him because he's just Zizu.
I got to find my mouse first.
It's hopefully there's no mice in your house, I mean,
well, he's probably looking for I don't know if it's the Victor or Ralph thing, but
they're looking for the cheese. Looking for the cheese.
Look for the cheese. Well, I'm going to open up an email and I'll send him an email here later.
Just passing on the word.
Thank you, sir.
The new Arctic ship looks pretty sweet.
Man's here. Good day.
You'll probably enjoy the new ship too, Ralph. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I would like to get it because I have the full. You saw. I'm sure you saw my old Arctic display.
I've got a bunch too.
So I definitely want to add to that.
Yeah.
And so I am looking forward to buying it. That ship's just incredible, like everything Lego right now. It's incredibly expensive.
Yeah, that one is really expensive, and it does have. It actually has. It has a new bow, a new front of the boat, which is cool.
It does.
And I was looking at that, so that hasn't been made available yet on Bricks and Pieces. I might pick up that because I've got the back on a couple things. I got the back. The back section is the same. I think that's been on the Fireboat, which I think I have up there. One of the cargo ships. So definitely will give me an idea maybe to play with stuff for an actual boat for Chicago.
I don't know, it might be cheaper to buy the whole set than buy that boat hauled away. The bricks and pieces.
Well, that or Bricklink. Somebody might sell on Bricklink for a certain amount too. It just depends. I mean, in the end, Bricks and Pieces generally. I mean, it's still going to be. I guess it depends. I mean, it depends on how they price it.
Friends. Oh, that's cool. No worries, man. No worries.
Yeah.
Next time, because you keep putting out heater shirts like that, you're gonna have to get some more.
If nothing else, talk to Hinkle. Message Hinkle. He might, he probably knows how to do a lot of that stuff. He was out there for a fair amount of time before everything went haywire on him. But so. A way to do a camera. I might have to. I have tons of those pieces from back in the day when I was thinking about doing some stuff. It's kind of pretty cool. Baby seal. The problem is these new molds are what generally I think raise a lot of the prices, but this still was like a $10 set. My parts are in this one. $10 set, 70 parts. Yeah. I think it's all the new molds. I think it keeps jacking up all those prices. So. Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of the Arctic stuff too, Ralph. So, I mean, one of these days we'll have to collaborate on something like that too. I don't think all mine. Some are built, some are open, some are not open. I still have some sealed, so it's kind of.
All of mine are built, and they are currently all sitting in storage.
I'm trying to think. I
haven't had a place to put them out for for a while. So.
Well, you've seen my stuff. I mean, I got a lot of city sets. I mean, I think I bought a couple, maybe found a couple. Well, some of those came out when I was still an employee. So some of those ones I found, or they maybe were returned, or they went cheap. So
we had a lot of those early Arctic sets for cheap because they apparently did not sell very well. I said I got a lot of the early Arctic sets because on sale towards their end of their life because they just weren't selling anymore.
Well, I mean, in the end, they keep. I mean, everybody's heard me make the gripe before, but I mean, obviously they do Arctic every couple years, and they'll do a lot of sets. Whereas when they do the farming, they'll do like one or two, and they might do lackluster sets, but they spread it out like 9 years apart or something. And, I mean, when you do that many Arctic sets all together, I mean, you only do so much. That
Vignette size.
What?
I wonder if I should redo that throne idea thing, vignette size, and smaller for each character. I think it looks good with the bigger vignettes. It's too big of a throne. Just talking to myself. Sorry.
It's all right.
And still looking for Viking leak sets, piece parts, pictures. So This looks like this will be an interesting designed snowmobile. Probably one of the more realistic looking snowmobiles they've done in a long time.
Odds are some of these might. Cheese on top says he thinks the Urshi or whatever these might go on sale, hefty discount soon.
I guess it depends on if it's got shows out there too, it might actually be
work for Ninjago. I mean, if they don't sell enough, they'll do hefty discounts.
It'll probably also how well it does, and how long they really you want to keep the sets out there for too. I mean, that's kind of the kicker too. Is it just it depends, in terms of what they're looking for a lifespan for it. Well, if that's the case, I think I thought I saw that too. Something about that price point, like about that point. That's why I was like, oh, okay, then that's something set I'm probably going to get then. If it's, got that.
It's a pretty fair price, actually.
Yeah. He thinks that's what it was. I mean, if it is, I mean, that's definitely, doable. Because, in the end, you're guessing it's probably going to have a lot of parts that maybe are something that you can actually, depending on how they build it, I guess maybe plates and bricks and stuff, which they've been doing a lot more of in terms of the castles. They're not as much panel as before. Yeah, and it's a Target exclusive too, so you're right. So it's going to be.
Yeah, I can put on my red card and get 5% off.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of an interesting way to do that. That will actually look kind of interesting for somebody else. Well, they'll kind of spin a little bit more than probably most people want, but yeah. Using a Technic brick for the back of the snowmobile. You almost need a smaller part for this front of the snowmobile. It's a little more realistically sized. Looks a little big, maybe not.
No, they make pretty good sized snowmobiles.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, it just seems like the front is maybe a little bit those front. The front pieces always seem a little big. Maybe not.
No.
And they just used a Technic part on the back side. There's just have a Technic piece on the back side for the back of the thing. It's just a Technic 1x5 with the rounded base thing. So it's kind of just kind of a basing. There's no tread or anything. So I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. I guess in that sense of the word. So. Just building just a little snowbank. Yeah, and I might as well do another shout out, As my nephew and their team from North Dakota is heading to Pennsylvania for the Little League World Series this next week.
Cool.
After they beat
I was
South.
watching that earlier today.
Yep. I think what was kind of humorous is it does say that his dad is a doctor, and his mom is a nurse. Well, his mom is a nurse, but my brother is not a doctor. But in the end, it's. I said, "Hey, Brett." I told my brother, I said, "When did you get what doctor did you? When did you get your doctor degree?" And he's like, and he sends me a little plaque of the beer from the beer drinking university. Saying, "Yep." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah."
He was still be a doctor.
Yeah. So in the end, it was interesting because I saw that the first time it aired. I'm like, okay. That is my nephew, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. He's he's got four boys, and so he's the second youngest. So there's one younger than him. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how that all goes. It'll be pretty cool. And they actually had played South Dakota earlier, a couple days before, and had lost, and so they did get a lot more hitting this time around. So pretty cool. Put this down. I didn't even look to see how it's set up, so we'll do the big one here. Pretty cool. It's a neat set. More or less for the seals than anything else. So. Well, in the end, it's just nice that they're doing at least hitting some of the themes that they haven't brought back like Castle in the sense that we'd like to bring it back, like an actual, like they had, like when they had the kingdoms and stuff like that, bring it back, or even like next night's bring Castle back to have where you've got 5 or 6 sets, you've got a couple, battle packs, army building, packs, you've got, a castle. I mean, the Vikings was unique too because they had the ship, they had the castle, they had, so they had a bunch of stuff when they had that line out, and that line was, I think, came out probably years right before I got back into Lego, and so I missed a lot of that, which kind of sucks. But
well, I'm going to make Lego unhappy with this statement. Castle is not back until we have goats again. All there is to it.
It's true.
I want the damn goats.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
It's got to happen.
I got tons of Vikings. I've got 2 of those village market sets. I've got my 4 goats. Trying to hold off not to buy those cheap Chinese knockoffs.
Oh, that's what I got. I got 1 real one, and I got a bunch of those. So,
You know, of course, if the goats get up to like $500 a piece, I might just sell them because, at that point. But I want my goats Lego. That's all there is to it.
that would be nice. Well, that or just, they are doing a lot more animals now, so you kind of wonder at what point will they bring some of that back. In the end, you listen to all the hype where they keep, oh, here comes trouble. Yep, that's right. Yeah,
The king is here.
That's okay.
Okay.
We need a king of men. We've got the king of ice bears and the king of crocs. So, a king of men is never, never a bad thing. Your army might be more, expendable than, the rest of them.
More eyeballs.
Eyeballs. Look at this.
I love those eyeballs, though.
Yeah, that's just a teaser. Like I'm gonna position them on.
As soon as those show up on Bricks and Pieces, I'm going to be ordering a ton of them.
Yeah, this guy with the gun too. He's got sleepy eye.
Yeah, those things are just absolutely evil looking.
There might be an extra one because they only give you the one for the gun. Let's see if I got it in the overdose pile.
Oh, yeah. You're overdosing on Lego again, huh, Jesse?
Yeah. There's a sleepy eye in there. There's an extra eyeball too. Yep.
King saying you're making his nightmare real. Quit doing that.
I got 2 more. For now, I'm gonna just put them on here, but
Raider Taz.
the sleepy eye. Oh yeah, there's 2 more. And there's one behind the throne, but you can't see it really. But I think I'll leave it there.
My golden retriever has laid down on all of my bags of
There's 2 more.
bricks to build this thing.
Added that one.
Oh well, I guess you'll just have to wave a TREAT, and maybe get
And that's the problem. See, I have been trying to eat, and she has realized that I have food.
Oh, and she's laying on the Lego bricks, knowing that you just won't be able to eat and build Lego at the same time. So,
Yeah.
smart dog. You got a smart dog there.
Well, Goldens can be pretty smart. So, I don't know how I'm going to wrestle this out from underneath her, but.
Well, I'm sure you got something you could drop test right next to her, maybe keep her from wanting to be near Lego,
Yeah, it's not going to work.
No, it won't work.
Well, that's the first 2 bags.
There you go. Yeah.
It's going to be pretty sturdy. That base is pretty sturdy.
Looks like a good set.
Yeah, good. Hopefully a good size looking globe.
It's like 18 inches tall. Pretty good size.
Pretty good. Thanks, Bunny. Yeah. We'll expect to see I think you were the one that did the cake mold. We'll expect to see a cake on a future stream, from the mold. I don't know. I thought I gave my sister one at one point. I don't remember. I should ask her if she still has that. So I had a couple of those. I think I thought I had Lego cookie cutters too, but I think my sister also has those because I didn't do a lot of cooking, and I think I got those. And you know what? Actually, I wonder if one of the employee gifts had cookie cutters in it because I gave away a lot of the the employee gift stuff, as in like as like gifts. I think I gave something to one of my friends as like a wedding. One of the gifts is a wedding gift. Gave something to my sister. The only ones I kept were like they have the tumblers, like the fancy Lego tumblers from one of the years. I kept those. I kept I got one of the wooden toy boxes and wooden game box, but most of the other ones I think I gave away because I was a bachelor. I mean, these are fancy things that I couldn't use. So the chair, I kept the Lego chair. I use it once in a while. It's kind of funny. I think I took it to Omaha, but it's got the strings and the bars. It pulls out. It's not a big chair. It doesn't have a back on it, but it says Lego on it. Pretty cool. That and the cooler. The cooler's floating around somewhere. I think that's out in storage. So they gave you some pretty good, Lego. They gave you a Lego employee set, and they gave you something that worked with, an actual real life thing. So cooler, chair. One was, I think, like I said, the tumblers. They gave us some, like, I got like a fancy noodle type setup for making noodles and stuff like that. So all that kind of stuff ended up somewhere. So kind of cool. Lego was pretty good at doing that when they did the employee holiday gifts, is giving you a cool Lego set. I kind of wish it would have lasted a little longer. Got that sweet holiday X-Wing. But see, Stud says he's had French Bulldogs, English Bulldogs, American, and Old English. They all are as stubborn as hell. Wow, that's terrible, buddy. Muggsy's afraid of the Lego bins. Well, I mean, if you drop Lego on the floor when the animals are young, I hear that does kind of get them to scare the animals away from being near that. Our toy world. Welcome. So yeah. So
Up, Richie.
Yeah, Haley has some cool American. Yep. I get, that's, I'm sure there's always ways to keep the pets from near stuff. I mean, I always heard that if you drop stuff, freak out the animals, they won't come near it. But yep. But like he said, when it comes to food, Goldens are very stubborn. Yeah. You obviously have, your food looks more tasty, Ralph, than what you gave them earlier, I'm guessing. So
yes, I'm 100% sure that's exactly what they're thinking, and I wouldn't blame them because I've looked at that kibble stuff. It doesn't look all that great, anyways.
I don't know. We have the we distribute the Charlie Bear dog treats, and the bacon blueberry ones sound pretty good. I haven't tried them, but they do have some neat flavor combinations for the dog treats these days. So, and after watching the foods that built America, on the History Channel on Sundays, when
that is a cool show.
When somebody said you're making treats, you're making food for dogs, what? That episode was pretty cool. You're like, well, hey, I can't sell some of this other stuff to humans. I might as well just make stuff for dogs. Come on, what the heck,
And dang it, they will eat everything.
Yeah.
Or anything, however you want to put it.
Dogs are pretty cool. Dogs are cool. I haven't had dogs since I was a kid. I found the picture of our Irish setter because it showed how green and lush the front yard was at one point. So I had to pull that out to kind of show my mom and say, this is what I thought the yard used to look like. I mean, it doesn't look like that now. I need to figure out how to get that back into place. I might have to make a deal. Maybe if I can make the yard look like it did 20 years ago, maybe I can get access to the full basement. I don't know if she'd go for that, Probably need to pull all these toys out and sell them, I probably have old Star Wars play sets from the 70s, and I got Fisher Price. I got the garage down here, which I think Moto liked the one time. I got that nice little Fisher Price garage there. Got a big thrill out when I pulled that out the one time. He's the first bulldog I've had that won't eat human food. He won't touch it. You probably were eating hot dogs when he was very young. And he's like, "You're eating a dog." Oh man, I am so soul staying away from that food. If you're eating the neighbor's dog when I'm a young one, sorry. Cool. Nice, King. Nice. Well, I built my 2 sets, and we are 20 minutes away from the D&D.
Critical bricks.
I gotta figure out how many hit points.
Campaign 1 Part 2, I'm calling it, with Kevin as the DM.
What are you calling it?
I'm calling it Campaign 1 Part 2 because it's mostly the same characters. We just switched DMs.
Yeah.
Because we did about 20 episodes with me and then did a switcheroo.
Yeah.
Well, you got to give someone else a chance to kill off the party.
Yeah, let's see who he kills off.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Death and death. Well, we'll see. I mean, I guess it depends on how many people, react properly, I guess would be the proper.
I'm in a group with some other people recently, Brick Hog and Amber Lion stuff, and apparently the DM hasn't killed anyone.
That one's not being streamed, right?
We're trying, but we're having technical difficulties. She wants to put it on Twitch, so when it does go, we got a few minutes live on Twitch, but the audio was bad. You couldn't hear everybody, and so we could hear each other. I don't know what the glitch is when you're using all these Streamlabs and.
I mean, I guess it depends on what you're using to go out there. We're doing Twitch. Yeah, we're doing Twitch and YouTube for ours. And I mean, I've got OBS running in the background, so I'm hoping it sounds good over there. I'm guessing we have one person over there, so I'm guessing Hinkle's over there.
King Olendorf, he's in the group. He's our cleric.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it could be your internet too. Yeah, it could be internet too.
Clive is playing D&D now. Yeah, he's our fighter. He's learning, and I'm a monk, and it's been pretty fun just punching people and kicking people and.
Just another day standing in line for Legond.
There it is.
Don't call me out like that. Why not? You're the man. You'll always be the man to us. I mean, you may not think so, but you're still the man. Still the man.
Hey there, Mr. Hinkle.
We all still have that, that warm part in our heart, that will always, be, special.
I can't wait either, stud. It's going to be so awesome, man. That's
Oh yeah, that's coming out too. I mean, oh my God, it's insane.
It's gonna blow up this next year.
I can't keep up. They just bring out stuff so fast. It's like, man, I can't sell my old stuff fast enough for enough money to buy the new stuff. That's the problem. Anybody who's talking about investing in Lego, you better be buying a lot of the big sets because the small sets don't climb up very much unless you have like the really limited edition, like really special, weird sets like this cube, I mean, and if you don't have really, really good sets, I mean, they all don't just miraculously gain value. So we'll see. You can see by the auction. I mean, I only sold half my things, and most of my stuff was small sets that just really didn't. I mean, some of them were probably almost under retail, and they still didn't sell. So people got to be looking for stuff. So. Yeah, I mean, I was watching. There's a guy out on Twitch I was watching last week. He had a live. I watched a little bit. Can't think of the guy's name to save my life, but he has a live one. So I first stumbled upon it. It was he all had. I mean, there were reruns. So.
Yeah, there's quite a few shows out there. We're not the only ones. But I think we got in. We're kind of riding the wave, and
Captain Robert. Captain Robert is the one that I kind of was watching. He's the one that's got the backgrounds and all that stuff. So he's live. Actually, he's live right now, which is quite interesting too. So he's live. Astro Canuck is live. Jesse, which is a music person, she's jamming. So there's a few people that are live right now.
It's just Twitch.
Twitch, yeah. Twitch.
It's kind of the place to go for gaming. Definitely video gaming, and I don't know. I haven't tried the Baldur's Gate video game, Kingo. It looks cool. Our DM put our character, he made our players actually in Baldur's Gate 3 with all
Cool.
yeah. It's because I was making Lego figures of all our player characters, and he put them in the video game system. So.
It's on my shopping list, but I have not yet bought it. Been a fan since the first one came out, so.
For D&D, I always liked.
That's what happened. Richie was watching. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Jesse picked to fight in the bar and aim. What?
My character did. I was trying to get information, rumors about somebody, and this guy, his second in command, kind of challenged me to who's gonna throw each other to the ground, see who knocks somebody down first. It wasn't a duel to the death or anything. It was just a bar fight, and he owes me a keg of beer because I put him down.
Wow, cool.
So next time we play, we're in a graveyard, and it's going to be rolling for an attack right away.
Sweet.
Yeah, he left us on a cliffhanger, but we'd been playing for 3 hours, so yeah, I'm excited to do that. That's Wednesdays, so if you do try to want to see more Lego AFOL D&D, Amber Live Builds will be attempting to go live. We do play regularly on a Wednesday evening, which is 7:30 Central for me.
And that's on Twitch, right?
She will be trying Twitch. She's been trying to do Twitch. I don't know. I think it's a lot. Plus,
Wonder what her upload is the audio bad for everybody, or just
no?
her?
We could hear each other, but she would have problems just herself with all the screens and windows going on and headphones and devices.
I wonder if the upload side of her internet sucks.
Yeah. Plus, her
There's a lot of
husband's
people.
the DM, so he's on a computer using the same bandwidth in their house. I'm sure challenging.
Could be it. A lot of times you'll have really good download speed, but when it comes to uploading stuff, you might have something really ridiculous.
Look who decides to show up for the last 5-10 minutes.
There's Larry.
Yeah, I went to the other room. No one was there, so I said I would pop over here. Yeah, dude, I could have done without that full day's worth of work. That's for sure.
Wow. Day and a half today.
Yeah, pretty much. End of month for me can sometimes be a real pain in the ass, especially when I have a whole bunch of other stuff to do for DENLUG and visitors tomorrow. We're having family over, so yeah, I'm ready to.
Jeez.
I'm ready to kill some monsters.
Look at the monsters I put together with the Dreams Nightmare set.
Oh dang, dude!
All the eyeballs and
All the balls. Look at all the balls.
I'm gonna make it this is just a prototype, but I'm gonna make a bigger vignette with some sort of scene there with all the evil guys.
Actually, I actually found a Dreams polybag today.
You did? Where'd
Yeah.
you find that?
At Bricks and Minifigs.
There you go, Larry.
Huh.
Note for you.
Cool.
Yeah,
What's
I got
Yeah, I got it for the parts. I got those white little curly Q things.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some plants in there and a spider. Okay.
And got a spider with some balls.
Oh, and the bunny.
Yeah.
Is that the blobby guy? What is that guy?
Oh, the blobby guy's in there. Oh, okay. I don't have one of those yet.
Yeah. And I mean, it's got a couple of good parts. I just happen to be over there. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I got 5 of the Dreams, 5 of the Ninjago, and 5 of the Batman. They finally showed up in Walmart. So there you go, Larry. There's a note for Hinkle there on the window there.
Oh, stop teasing me, Kevin. Stop teasing me.
Kevin's coming to Denver.
Dang.
Dude.
Looks like we're all going to have to go out there to Denver, maybe. Dang. Sounds like a party next year, huh?
If they don't treat us better next year, I'm going to be spending all my time with Kevin instead of doing Lego stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I might want to think. What you have to tell me when that is. I might think about coming out too. That might be something.
The blob fig is exclusive.
When is that? When is the Fan Expo generally?
It is usually like 4th of July weekend.
That's always the worst.
Yeah, it's super convenient. Although I think 4th of July is going to be like on Wednesday this year or something. So
next year
that'll be even worse because in the end I have the day off, but that we have to make up that week though. So the 4th is a Thursday. So
the 4th of the Thursday.
So they do it the weekend after that, or the week or that, or whatever.
Usually the weekend before it, like the very end of June.
Oh, okay.
We can look it up because we got a second.
So 28th, 29th, 30th would be possible. I mean,
Mr. Hinkle Draws might know. He's locking it in.
He's like, good, because I need a booth assistant. So I mean, maybe. Well, I'm sure there's probably plenty of people willing to volunteer for that. So.
Oh heck yeah! I guarantee you probably have a full staff. I'm talking about the volunteers, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. So he's Denver said everybody in Boston said Denver was good.
July 4th through the 7th, 2024.
That'll be tough for me. Yeah, those weeks that's why I can't. That's why it's hard for me to do the one up in Green Bay because they freaking have it sometimes too close to the 4th. So
it looks like they are adding a day to that event. So, wowzers!
So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not unless we have more people by then. If we have more people by then, I might be able to sneak it out. But I'd need like at least a day to drive too. So.
By the way, hi Ralph.
Hey Larry.
Gonna miss you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just too much. Between my roof from the hail damage, my car.
You got hail damage?
Yeah, they totaled my wife's car.
Really?
Wow. Farfignugan.
Yeah, and then I've got school starting Monday, so it's just not going to happen.
What did I miss? What was not going to happen?
There's a DENLUG meeting and barbecue tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And race, we're going to do an amazing race thing.
Yes, I saw that.
I'm going to be there from 8 to 5 tomorrow. So excited.
Okay.
So excited I took that position.
Hey, that's okay. We'll be sorting lug bulk tomorrow, so that's what I'll be doing all day tomorrow. And we have a meeting on Sunday, so.
I already have my lug bulk.
As you were talking, Ralph, I think you asked earlier, and I didn't finish it. Shows left for this year. I have, I think, just the Geek Craft Expo the second day because I'm doing the buy sell trade the day before, and then I'm hoping our group is. I already signed up for a display case at one of the libraries down south, Monroe Library. Doing a display case, so I'll probably take a couple things down there. So I'm just hoping he puts it out there so we can.
I'm doing a display case at work.
Yeah.
And then I've got the Colorado Springs Comic Con later this month.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to definitely do the Brick Fest here in Colorado Springs. And I'm trying very, very hard to figure out how I'm going to get the Brick Fest in for Denver.
Hey, real quick before we have to split off the other show, I got a little show and tell here. It's D&D related. This is a Temple of Behemoth. Behemoth. And this is just for like This is kind of like the central area for this campaign that they're doing, so I figured I'd mock it up pretty solid. I've got another one that I'm building that is turning out. I'm trying something where I've got. Oh, let's see if I can put this together on the screen here real quick. It's an actual. It's a minifig scale dungeon. Of course, I just dropped half of it.
We didn't see that.
Not sturdy.
We heard it.
This whole wall just fell off. So
Yeah.
this is part of it. And they walk into let's see. Over here. They walk over there. Hi, Kevin. I hear you. So anyway, so that's kind of what I've been. If I do the whole map, it's going to be like 4x4 at least. Yeah, end broadcast. We're out of here. Take me out the screen. I got to pick up Lego.
Oh, Jesse already left. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, he actually Jesse worked on the on more windows of the characters too. So he did that. He showed that earlier. So they all don't have that.
Rooms open. I'm leaving.
Whatever.
See you, Larry.
See how everybody abandons me. I see that. I see.
Hey,
So,
I'm still here.
Chima love. All that matters is the Chima people are still here. That's all that
That's
ever
right.
matters. Because the Chima armies are unbeatable. So, I mean, I'm waiting for someone to try to challenge the armies of Chop, Reed, and Ralph. I'm not.
Well, I've got to figure out for my next major Chima display. I've got to figure out how to get all of my minifigs into the display.
I think we're gonna go. We're going 3-dimensional is my plan. I actually started playing with it in Digital Designer because I still have that on my computer. So I was playing with that, but I realized I'm not going to do it tiered on the end. I think the end will just be. It might still be tiered of sorts, but it won't be tiered towards the side. So it'll still be tiered all towards the front. So
Yeah.
low, so I think it'll be a foot up and go 2 plates, so 20 inches, and I'll go up another foot, and then go 20 inches, and then go up another foot. And so it'll be, I'm guessing we would do 60 inches, 2 tables deep, but have 20 inches at each height. And the goal would be to, still maybe have it built all the way across the front, have it all the way across. Actually, I'm describing with my hands, but nobody can see my hands. So probably still build it build it still kind of like this all the way out. But in the front, it would actually be, you'd still have a top section, but it would actually, it'd be tiered. So the back would be fully height, and then the middle bottom. So you'd have a bottom here. This would be like the ground level, and then you'd have underground stuff that would kind of be, that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal, is to have it tiered. Because for one reason, we've got races that are underneath the earth. The saber goose, the ice bears, the badgers. It'd be a good way to find the badgers, show off how the ice bears found the badgers the first time. So, but
I am going to try to add some 3-dimension to the Croc headquarters to make it taller, a little bit broader. Try to make it more look like a Croc gator. But I want to also, those 2 towers that I have, I want to interweave them into some really tall trees, like redwood trees, that kind of height type tree, and then spread that out. Because unfortunately in the swamp, it's kind of hard to be 3-dimensional unless I go up. So we'll find a way.
I guess true, or or basically the swamp might be it might be just, in the end, it could just be, there might not be any under. So in the end, I guess if we put you in the center, I mean, you might not have any under until we get to the very edge. You might have like where it goes into the water, like into the ocean, might have some depth there, maybe. And then maybe, because in the end, I could figure out what everybody wants to do. And if nothing else, build custom tables, but some there is recesses, others are not. Because I think Chop wants to go down. I know I do. I don't know who else is gonna be part of this. If Jesse has something, he might want to. Jesse actually would. The other Jesse, not Jesse, this Jesse, but the other Jesse, he he's got an idea, and his would go down low too. So there'd be a few of us that would have stuff that would work with the ideas they're playing with that would actually have multiple elevation changes. So,
all right, Reed, I'm going to cut you off. It's that time.
yeah, I'm going to play the ending, and we'll see everybody next week. Here we go.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.